Thank you very much, Roy. I don't know if you can hear me well. So I'm currently in Marseille, and yes, CMA is extremely proud of being #2 on the trade on all the trade. Africa is extremely important for CMA. As you know, CMA has been present in Africa since already a long time. The big growth came in 2005 when CMA took over Delmas, which was established for a century in Africa. And now in 2020, CMA is ranking #2 on the shipping field overall in Africa. And of course, West Africa is one of our key focus. So I have made a small presentation. I don't know if you can see the presentation already. So I don't know.
Yes, we can see it. Yep.
Yeah, so this is just to give a kind of overview, a short overview of the challenge and the future opportunity, and mainly the CMA vision in West Africa. So myself, my background is clearly shipping and CMA. I spent close to 29 years with CMA, mainly on the liner division, and I was very actively involved in the mainly on the East-West trade, so Asia, Europe, where we started very small more than 30 years ago, and also North America trade. And I have been also involved as line manager for the Africa trade a couple of years ago, and now I'm heading the regional office of CMA for Africa, mainly focusing on North and West Africa. Our regional office in Dubai is managing the eastern part of Africa. So yes, just to make it short, first the key in Africa is the network. We have 400 agencies, offices worldwide, but we have only in Africa 50 own offices, and in West Africa more than 25 countries, where everywhere we are operating with our own network. We don't have any third-party agent. So we are, it's very important for us to provide, because we are focusing on quality, and to provide the best service, the right quality, the right IT system. We need our own network. So we have in West Africa, because it's the focus on West Africa, we have 36 offices, 25 countries, and 800 employees. Again, we are of course on the coastal side with ports, but also we provide inland solution, any kind of inland solution. So what we call through bill of lading, inbound or outbound to any city inland into Africa it can be by train, by truck, and sometimes by barge. But we try to develop in priority the train solution, which we are also socially and environmentally trying to be friendly, and try to develop more the train solution than the trucks, which are polluting a lot. So in terms of project into West Africa, first, we have more than 20 services covering the world into and from West Africa. We have a fleet of 70 vessels, a combination of own and charter vessel. We try always the strategy of CMA is always to bring in each port the biggest vessel which can call, depending of course of the restriction of the port. So it can be either the draft or the length of the quay or whatever restriction. We try to always bring the biggest size to ensure that we can be competitive in terms of slot costs, and that we can provide to the market the most competitive condition. We have 168 ports where we are calling. I'm sorry to say, we had 160 calls during the past 12 months. So just very importantly for the West Africa vision of CMA, we want to cover the world. So we have services, direct services from Europe under the name of, most of them are under the name of EURAF. It's the inheritage of Delmas. So they are covering every single port, from the key large port like Tema or Cotonou, but also we are also calling Nigeria, Lagos. We are calling Dakar from the North, Central, and South Range. We have, of course, a very important part of the business is from Asia. 5 direct services calling West Africa. We are on a VSA with one partner that you know, which is having a headquarter in Denmark. But we have a VSA for the past years with Maersk, and we are providing 5 weekly services from Asia to West Africa. It's where we see potential growth coming in the next years. Still, Asia will grow further. China will continue to grow into Africa. We believe that still the connectivity between Asia and China to Africa will grow. From our understanding, there is 1.6 million Chinese working in Africa, of which a lot of them which are decision maker, and we are very strongly interconnected with them. I spent 15 years in Hong Kong myself, and I can tell you we have a lot of connectivity with all the Chinese developer in Africa, state-owned enterprise or private enterprise. We are also covering Africa and West Africa with direct services with a service calling Middle East and India. One of the services is Midas. We are thinking to increase the size of the vessel to close to 9,000 TEUs vessel from India to West Africa. We have already also services from South America, from Brazil, which has been there for years, mainly into Angola and the South Ranch. And also one of the target of CMA Group is to develop more coastal solution. We believe a lot in more regional business. So you see in the world there is more and more, because of the change of the structure of the sourcing, there will be more and more, already intra-Asia is booming, intra-Europe business is booming, intra-America is growing. And we believe that the next step is already, we believe a lot in coastal or intra-Africa business. We see, for example, a lot of business from North Africa, Morocco to West Africa, but also from East Med, from Turkey to Senegal and to West Africa. So we will adjust our product to the sourcing situation, coastal with feedering, and also we are evaluating and interested for cabotage with a partnership with the national flag. When there is national flag coming, we are interested to team up with countries which are willing to reactivate their own flag. We believe this might be a very good solution. It can happen in various countries, like in Cameroon or in other countries. We believe they are very interesting projects. Just, of course, the shipping and bringing the large vessel, we will come soon. Already we have a vessel, we will come soon with 10,000 TEUs vessel. We have planned with and of course, subject that the terminal can accommodate them, but we will come with bigger vessel. Our focus is to work with, to improve the connectivity, to improve the reliability. We want to come with, I understand that most of the port authority in Africa are now supporting the concept of windows. We want to work on bursting windows because we want to provide to the African clientele a good product. We don't want, I know there are still congestion in a lot of our locations, but we believe that in the next couple of years, Africa, the level of service that the client will get in Africa will be similar than what we are providing in Europe, in the US, or even in Asia. So for us, the reliability, the priority on berth, the windows, we are committed to provide clock service to bring the vessel on time, to improve the efficiency of the, and this is valid for inbound and outbound. So this is something we are working very hard, actively with the port authorities and of course with all our friends in the terminals. We are also in some location, it's not a diktat, but in some location, CMA has invested in terminal. We have a sister company, CMA Terminal, which has already invested in a few countries. You see on this map, Morocco is out of scope of West Africa, but Mauritania, of course, in Cameroon with Kribi, which is running very well now. It was a long, very complicated process, but now the port of Kribi is really on the map. We have a mother vessel coming from, our wax service coming from Asia, which is going to launch a systematically weekly call in Kribi with a window. And this is an important investment from Kribi. We hope we can improve also the service into Douala. And this is something we are looking to develop. We have also a very important investment coming in 2022-2023 with Lekki in Nigeria. Lekki is also a deep sea port with a 16 meters draft. So we will be able, when the Lekki port will be in operation, to come with over 10,000 TEUs vessel. So you see on the, we are of course also in Mauritania and in a smaller port like in Ouadhibou, where we have a small terminal for fish business. We have also investment on other locations in Africa, but for West Africa, the key are clearly Nigeria with Lekki and Cameroon. Abidjan is also an important hub for CMA. We are trying to develop transshipment solutions from Abidjan. This is important. Yes, so this is the map for our terminal. Other investment, because of, again, shipping is the key pipe, but in Africa, to be able to grow and to provide the right service, you need to have investment at sea with the big vessel and the right vessel and the right economy of scale on the ship, but also inland. So on the land side, on the intermodal side in Africa, we have invested in, we have a company called CCIS, which is mainly providing container services, container inland depot, logistic platform. So this can be in the port or inland. So it's what we call off-dock CY or inland depot, which are sometimes inland and which can improve our clientele solution. So this is something that we have developed for the past 10 years. Something more, I would say more recent. Last year, maybe you know that CMA CGM took the decision to invest in logistics. We have invested in a company called CEVA Logistics, which was, to be honest, very small, or not to say inexistent in Africa when we took over the company in May 2019, and we are now investing in a CEVA. CMA has been on board for 16 months. We have already 21 active countries where we have CEVA, especially on the eastern part of Africa with the acquisition of a company called AMI. But we are also now opening up CEVA in West Africa to be able to provide, this is what the clientele is asking us to do. On top of the sea, the pure maritime solution, they want us to be able to provide air, road, custom clearance, and warehousing. So this is also and value-added services or project cargo solutions. So this is coming fast. Already we have more than 1,300 people working for CEVA in Africa. For standing, most of them are, I would say 900 are on the eastern part side of Africa, but western part is coming step by step. So this is, of course, we want our clientele be able to find solution from A to Z through our services, and CEVA is coming on top of the CMA mapping. So our plan for development in Africa is quite impressive. Just to give a final slide, we have, as a group, not only in West Africa, but all Africa, we have 3,500 head account people working full-time for CMA Group in Africa, in 46 countries, 1,007 which are purely the CMA CGM headcount. Then we have around 1,300 for CEVA in 42 countries. CEVA is 21 which are own offices and 21 with agent, but we will grow with our own network step by step. And we have also CCIS, which is our depot solution with 426 head account. You see on this slide also, you see on the slide the terminal where we have already, where we are already in operation in Africa. So it's not only West Africa, but in West Africa it's mainly Mauritania, Nigeria, Cameroon, as I mentioned, and Abidjan. We have, of course, one of the big relay transshipment port for us to connect with other trade is in Morocco, in Tanger. But we believe that Lekki by 2022 will become our key hub in West Africa. What else? Something also quite important in CMA, we are developing digital solution. We want transparency, efficiency. So I hear from the Port of Cotonou that they are also working on dematerialization. So we have in my team a dedicated team focusing on digital and improving transparency and efficiency. Any progress we can make on this field, whether it's on the operational side, on the commercial side, we are always interested to team up with any partner having a digital solution. Again, that's it for me. Just the group, we believe a lot in West Africa. We believe a lot in Africa. We have a big plan for growth for the next 3 to 5 years with bigger ships, bigger terminal, CEVA coming on top, plus the depot, and we will improve invest in quality, in efficiency. It's still Africa represents less than 10% of the company turnover today, but with the demography and the capabilities of Africa, and with we are interested to team up with local companies also. We believe there is a huge potential for the group, and that's it. Thank you very much for this opportunity.